In this video, I'm going to be covering one of the biggest mistakes I see gym owners make with respect to marketing and lead generation, because most gym owners think that if they just marketed better to get more leads, then their gym is going to grow and they're going to be successful. However, there's 3 systems that you need behind lead generation in order to be successful, and you need to install them in your gym in the reverse order. Now, before we dive into the 4-step process that I take a new gym owner through so that we can install the right system so that they actually can acquire 20 new members every single month, let's just talk about the elephant in the room that is thinking that more leads equals more clients. And I don't really know exactly where this comes from gym owners. But after working with hundreds of gym owners as the executive director of marketing for an international fitness franchise, one thing that I have noticed is that gym owners think that a lead equals someone that wants to join your program, but that's not the case. A lead is simply somebody that has shown some level of interest in what you are doing, but that interest can be very, very small. And think about yourself for a second. There's probably lots of things going on in your life, whether that's you and your own fitness journey, or maybe your own nutrition. Maybe it's around some level of financial budgeting or financial planning for yourself. Maybe it's even just chores that you need to do around your house. There's things that sit in our head for months and months and months, and we know that we need to take action on something. We should be doing these things, but we're just not doing them yet. That's the same with a lot of leads that you get in your community. They know that they should be doing something better with respect to their fitness or nutrition, and they want to take action, but they're just maybe not ready yet, and they need some convincing to join your program. So maybe you do create an ad and you get that lead. That could just be somebody that's like, okay, I know I need to do something. This sounds like it might be the right fit. Let's check it out a little bit and see what it's all about. That doesn't mean that when they put in their name, email, and phone number, they're ready to sign up for your program. But gym owners, I have noticed, really feel that way with respect to leads. They think that I get 100 leads. Those are 100 people that want to join my program. So why don't I have 100 new clients? So what we need to do is, rather than just try to get more leads because that's going to equal more clients, there's actually 3 things that we need to do before that. And it's in reverse order of how most people operate. So let's start with, what is the first thing you should be doing as a gym owner if you want to build a successful client acquisition machine? First and foremost is you need to create your offer, meaning what is the thing that you're going to be marketing to your local audience? Now, for some gym owners, that's 3 free trials or a couple free weeks. For other gym owners, they'll run low barrier offers like 3 weeks for $20. What I have found works best is marketing a transformation program. And the reason that is because you're going to attract people that aren't just interested in a discount, and those are the people that actually stay around for a long time. And B, people want a result. They want a transformation. If you're marketing a 2-week trial, they know that that's not going to change their life. People aren't stupid. But if you're marketing a 12-week transformation program, that still might not be enough to change their life, but it's definitely a great start. And so I find that marketing a transformation program is what most gym owners have success with when you're thinking long term. Okay, there's other things you can do to drive a bunch of people into your gym, and it can create a bit of a kick in members or your monthly recurring revenue, but those people typically churn out very fast. So even if you did something that drove a lot of people into your gym, a few months later, a lot of those people are gone and you're right back to where you were. What you should be thinking is, how do I sustainably add at least 5 new members every single month, so you're growing by just a little bit, month over month over month, but you're growing with the right people that you've attracted because you're offering the right program, etc. So first and foremost is you need to create that program that you're marketing on the front end. Once you have that created, the second step is determining who is your avatar and who are you targeting. Because a mistake that I see a lot of gym owners make is they're marketing to women, 20 to 50, or men 20 to 50. And they have this huge range of audience that they're trying to target. The problem with that is a female that's 20 years old has a lot of different goals and problems compared to a woman that's 50 or 55 years old. And so if you're trying to market, let's say that you do create a 12-week transformation program, and that's what you're going to be marketing. If you're trying to market that to a whole array of women, your messaging has to be pretty watered down, because you can't be talking about menopause, or if you do, that's not going to resonate with someone who's 25 or 30. And so therefore you're just burning your marketing dollars. The same breath, if you show pictures of, women working out in short shorts and just a sports bra to a woman who's 55, that's not going to resonate with them. And they're going to think that this gym isn't for them. And so what I find works much better is narrowing your audience. So rather than marketing to women 20 to 50, maybe you market to women 40 to 60, or even a smaller subsect. Because when you do that, even if you market to women 40 to 60, they have more similar goals, more similar problems, more similar struggles, and they've gone through a certain phase of life. So now, rather than having watered down messaging when you're targeting these people, you can speak very specifically to that audience. You can talk about hormonal changes in the body. You can talk about kids. You can talk about things that would have happened to a female who is now in their 40s and 50s. And so therefore, when you do that, you can really attract them because they're going to see your marketing and think, wow, this place is really for me. It's really speaking to who I am and what I want out of a fitness program, what my goals are, what my struggles with. Like, I feel like they know my problems better than I do. So that is the second step. So first step is create the program that you're going to market. Step 2 is now who are you going to market it to, and narrow down that audience so that you can speak directly to them. When you do this, even though you're going to be marketing to less people, you'll get a cheaper cost per lead and ultimately turn more of those people into your clients because you're speaking directly to them. Then step 3 is making sure that you have all of the lead nurture systems in place. You need to be able to generate a lead and then nurture them, whether that's through text messaging, phone calls, email. And remember, people aren't going to join right away. So you need to be able to nurture them in the first few hours and minutes of them opting in. You need to nurture them for the first week of them opting in, and you need to nurture them for the first 90 days and beyond, because there's a lot of people that maybe opted in, but they're not ready to join, but they'll join your program in 6 months. But you need a system to be able to activate them 6 months later and stay top of mind. Because if all you do is generate a lead, give them a couple phone calls and say screw it and move on, and you never send an email or a text message or reach out to them ever again, they're not going to join your program. And a lot of times people just need that little nudge so you can reach out to them again. So clients that I work with, we install 8 different systems that allow them to turn their leads into clients. Now, once you have done all of this, once you have created the program that you're offering, then you've identified who are you going to be offering it to and what is the messaging that you're going to be using. Then once you've installed the systems so that once you start getting leads, you can turn those into clients, then and only then are you ready to actually generate leads. But gym owners do this they flip it and they do it the wrong way. They just try to get more leads and then they wonder why they never get any clients. But they're marketing a shitty offer on the front end. They don't even know who they're speaking to. They have no systems for lead generation. So when you do run ads and get leads, they get frustrated and they think that their Facebook ads aren't working, or that maybe the coaching program or the marketing agency that they're using isn't working. But in reality, it's that they don't have the systems to be able to turn leads into clients. They're using all the wrong messaging to the wrong people, and they don't have a good offer that people are really interested in. And that is why most gym owners fail with respect to getting new clients. It's actually not the leads, the quality of leads, or the number of leads that you're getting. It's the offer, who you're offering it to, and the systems needed to now nurture those leads and turn them into clients. And that is the biggest mistake that I see gym owners make, especially with respect to marketing and sales, is just trying to get more leads without the systems, the right messaging and targeting, and the right offer in place. And you need to do that first before you put gas on the fire to try to get new leads. And when you do that, you can start to get to the place where you're signing up 20 new members every single month. And that is the goal. And that is what we work with my clients for in Elite Gym Systems, is we install the systems, we target the right person, we give them the right offer so that they can hit 20 new members every single month. Now, I've got a free community for gym owners who are looking to do just that and scale, where they're consistently signing up 20 new members every single month. It's a free community. If you want access, the link's in the description below.